Hello everybody, good morning. I hope everybody is doing well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We have discussed a lot in our previous chapters ethics and behavior in organizations, and side by side in our life, in our workplace. Today we are going to discuss respectfulness in organizations. It's a very important part of our subject, ethics and behavior in organizations. We always say be respectful, he is respectable, he respects the others, always treat the people very well. The meaning of respect in the workplace is always treat people the way you want to be treated, with respect. Recognize that, like you, your co-workers, reports, and superiors have rights, opinions, wishes, experience, and competence. They also do mistakes. They make mistakes, which are simply lessons to be learned. They have similar concerns and insecurities and share the common goal of wanting to perform their job successfully. When we discuss about the respect in the workplace, it breeds a healthy work environment. A professional, respectful work culture encourages productivity and growth. Staff work optimally, knowing they are valued and respected for their ideas as well as their role within the company, within the organization. You display grace under pressure. No matter how tight the deadline or heated the tempers, you always remain poised and diplomatic, whether you are serving a customer, meeting with the client, or collaborating with colleagues, or with your co-workers. You do your best to respect everyone's opinion, especially under trying circumstances. This shows you value people's individual worth as well as their professional contributions. It is very important to improve your ability to interact with co-workers and supervisors based on the awareness you have gained dealing with people and your emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is a chapter in marketing and in business leadership, which we'll discuss later on. And this will help you to relate with empathy and better understand those with whom you work. Practice deep and focused listening when communicating with another employee. Instead of rehearing your response while the other person is speaking, focus your mind and attention on asking questions to clarify and understand what the person is saying. Respect is a key requirement for a healthy work environment. It brings the friendly environment. It promotes teamwork and increases productivity, efficiencies in the workplace. So try your level best to respect each other, others' opinions, the work they have done, the way of talking, way of dealing, or should be a respectable way. The values people have tended to be relatively stable over time. The reason for this lies in the manner in which values are acquired in the first place. That is, when you first learn a value, Usually, in our young age, we are taught that such and such behavior is always good and such behavior is always bad. For instance, we may be taught that lying or stealing is always unacceptable. Few people are taught that such behavior is acceptable in some circumstances but not in others. Definitive quality of learned values tends to secure them firmly in our belief systems. This is not to say that values do not change over time. As we grow, we are increasingly confronted with new and often conflicting situations. Often, it is necessary for us to weigh the relative merits of each and choose a course of action. Consider, for example, the workers who has a strong belief in hard work but who is pressurized by his or her colleagues not to outperform the group. Respect is part of ethics and behavior. It creates a fair environment. When co-workers show respect toward one another in the workplace, a sense of fairness is established and the incidence of hazing, harassment, and horseplay is practically eliminated. When a manager respects his or her employees, there is no room for harassment or favoritism or bullying. No shouts, no raising the voice, no need. Just discuss in a family manners to your co-workers, to your subordinates. Notice whether the employees with whom you relate most probably are just like you. Explore whether you are receiving shared communication or just making assumptions that the employees will feel and react in a particular way based on your experience. Experience is very important. Training, your education, your qualification, your knowledge. Ask questions and notice responses. Note too that you might attribute these employees with having more knowledge and insights based on your shared connection. Treat people with courtesy, politeness, kindness, and encourage your co-workers to express opinions and ideas. Don't think that he is junior, he is co-worker, he doesn't have the ideas. Being human, he has the ideas. He is working with you, but he can give you a good idea. Reduce workplace stress, not pressurize. Don't conflict and problems. An increase in workplace respect will help to improve communication between colleagues. It increases teamwork, reduces stress, as peace in the workplace hours. Avoid judging their peers, judging people in an easy way to destroy a positive workplace. It stops employees getting to know each other and can result in anger and aggravation. Encourage your employees to get known to each other, to know each other. Instead, you start to develop a more peaceful atmosphere. Increase productivity, knowledge, understanding. As mutual understanding and respect increase the exchange of ideas, which will rise, which will increase company knowledge and innovation. Reducing the amount of pettiness and workplace politics will also assist in increasing productivity. Positive, positive politics. Not pulling the legs, not stabbing from the back, not by backbiting. Positive politics. The goal will shift from one upping to colleague to focusing on the company as a whole. Listen to what others have to say before expressing your viewpoint. Never speak over or interrupt another person. Just listen what he is saying. What are his ideas? What are his opinion? Once he completes, then you can talk. You can give your opinion. Use people's ideas to change or improve work. If you feel they have positive ideas, implement them. And let employees know that you use their idea and encourage them to implement. Very important point, at your workplace, never insult. Use name calling, disparage, or belittle people or their ideas. Some of the reasons for having respect at a diverse workplace are: no one wants to feel like they are being disregarded. Whether you are a manager, owner, chairman, director, or employee, you want to feel like your ideas, feelings, and presence are respected. Allowing your employees to display disrespectful and degrading behavior will result in a poor workplace culture and is likely to increase employee turnover. Many people I have seen dealing with their co-workers with anger in the workplace. Managing anger requires not only a reactive approach to bad behavior, but also a proactive one. In other words, to prevent anger from occurring in the first place, your workplace should set a standard regarding people's behavior and how the business will handle it. If you manage anger issues properly and nip them in the bud, you will maintain a work environment that people know does not tolerate bad behavior. Furthermore, you will help people understand how to react if they do encounter aggressive employees. Always communicate in a polite manner. Rude and abrasive discourse between colleagues will likely harm the positive workplace culture that you are striving for. No one wants to come to work if their colleagues are going to degrade it, belittle, and insult them. As a result, you should strive to incite a polite and positive working place. So, respect at home, respect between brothers, sister, parents, every time respect each other values, respect each other's ideas, opinions, that will create a friendly environment. Treat people always with courtesy, politeness, and kindness. Always try level best. Encourage co-workers to express opinions and ideas that I have already explained. And always respect. Another way to respect, if you are even mistaken and your co-worker feels he he feels bad due to some words or some reasons, just apologize. That will give more respect to you. So these are the very important words, and it is very important chapter, part of our ethics and behavior in the organizations. So please like the channel, like the subject, and try to subscribe so that you can have another next coming video, important video. So thank you very much, and see you soon in the next chapter